Welcome all spooks and ghouls to Witch Hollow Homestead. This is my favorite time of year, when all the little monsters come out to play. I thought I would share with you one of my favorite spooktacular recipes. This one is sure to warm your blood and cut deep into your bones. I am going to show you how I like to make my spiced hot chocolate. We're going to begin by adding 1 cup of water to our small saucepan. Add 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of organic cane sugar. Add 1 cup of cocoa powder. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This vanilla is special because it's a home-brewed batch. Last but not least, 1/8 teaspoon to 1/4 teaspoon of Himalayan salt. We're going to place our saucepan on medium-low heat and start whisking. Once the ingredients are incorporated, you're going to switch over to a spatula so you can scrape the sides and the bottom. Make sure to keep an eye on this chocolate sauce, as it'll stick quickly and it'll boil over. Once it begins to boil, cook it for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, you can see that the sauce is nice and thick. We're going to turn off the heat and allow this to cool before storing it in the refrigerator. Once it has cooled slightly, I'm going to add it to a mason jar and let it sit out a little bit longer before putting the lid on and storing in the refrigerator up to 1 month. Now that we have our chocolate sauce, it's time to get our spiced hot chocolate going. To a small saucepan, we are going to add 2 cups of milk. Add 2 cinnamon sticks. As a witch, one of my most useful tools in the kitchen is my mortar and pestle. I love using it to grind all of my herbs to make my witchy potions. Today I'm going to use it to grind up my cardamom seeds. We're going to add a little bit of fresh ground nutmeg. And now we're going to add 3 cloves to our mortar and pestle and just break those apart a little bit so that the flavor will be intense in the hot chocolate. I'm also going to add 1 star anise and grind that up. And for a little extra kick, I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Add 2 tablespoons of the chocolate sauce and 1/8 teaspoon of Himalayan salt. We're going to put this on the stove on medium heat and start stirring it. After about 10 minutes, it's starting to bubble around the edges and it is hot and ready for us to strain. After it's strained, it's time to add it to our mugs. Aren't these mugs just the cutest? I love Halloween and horror-themed mugs. Top with a little bit of whipped cream and some cinnamon sugar, and you have a nice, warm, delightful treat. Spiced hot chocolate is one of our season favorites. On a cold, blustery day when the leaves are swirling around and it has that crisp fall smell in the air, there is nothing quite like diving in to a spiced hot chocolate. I hope you enjoyed this Halloween-themed recipe. Stay spooky out there and have a happy Halloween season.